Alright, so what we got here is a 2017 Chevy Traverse doing some Swaybar Links. So first, let's just get the tire off. That was already loose. Already loosened up most of them. This one's a little swollen. Yeah, I'm gonna need a little bit bigger one for that. So, got that wheel off. Now we're at the Swaybar Link, and it's very, very slight. You can barely hear it. You probably can't hear on the camera, but if you shake it back and forth, you can feel the play up here in the top end of the link. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this out, put the new one in. So there's a few ways to take them off. This is a 18 millimeter bolt here. You could take a regular wrench and loosen it by holding this part with vice grips. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use an impact with an 18 millimeter socket, put the vice grip on the back, squeeze it down to hold it so the inner part doesn't spin. So that's what I'm going to do for the top one. For the bottom one, I'm going to do the regular wrench and the vice grip on the front. So what I'm doing right now is, like I said, I'm putting the vice grip on the back of the Swaybar Link to hold it in place. And I'm using an 18 millimeter wrench to tighten up the vice grip as much as possible. That way it doesn't slip. All right, hopefully that's tight enough. Let's give it a try. Let's hold the vice grip. All right, so it's still spinning, so I got to get this vice grip tighter so the nut will spin without the inner part spinning. Now, it could also be that the inner part is also rusted, a little too rusted, so the nut is kind of stuck still. So I may have to break it loose by hand first, and then I can come in with the impact. So let's go see what we can do. I tightened it back up. Let's see if it is tight enough. Let's see if it is not rusted too badly. It looks rusted, but let's see what we can do. There we go. Came right off. Now we can twist and turn it. Now the top part is out, and like I said, I'm going to use the regular wrench and the vice grip on the bottom one. It's just going to take a little bit longer, but it'll get the job done. All right, so I have the vice grip on the on this end down there, and I'm using a regular 18 millimeter wrench to turn it loose and push the vice grip the other way at the same time. So tedious process, but it will come loose eventually. With some time and patience. All right, so there it is. Swaybar Link is out. Both ends are the same, just opposite ends. The nuts, like I said, 18 millimeter. They just thread on. I have new Swaybar Links and nuts, so I'm going to put these in and torque them down to, I believe, 55 foot-pounds. I can double check that, but I believe it is 55 foot-pounds. So let me go get the new ones and we'll get installing them. So here's the new one with the new nut. Just slides right on. Now they do go in one way only. So the bottom part goes in like that. The top comes around and threads in the hole up top. There we go. I might need to turn the wheel a little bit because I have it turned all the way to the left right now, but to get it to fit perfectly, I might... Oh, there we go. Slides right in. Perfect. All right, so let's tighten these down. I think I'm gonna turn the wheel anyway, just to give me a little bit more room up top and on the bottom. So let me go do that. All right, so we got the top part in. I opted to actually use a tiny socket, 7 millimeter socket, or actually 8 millimeter socket. Goes on the end of here, and then use the wrench. You can use the box or the open end. So top one's on. Gonna do the bottom one, and then we'll be all set. All right, so we're all tight. You can shake it back and forth. There's no play. There's no clunking noises. That was a symptom for this clunking noise going over some bumps. So yeah, should be all good. It's tight. They're tightened up to, I tightened them to 55 foot-pounds or pound-feet, and yeah, should be all good. I'll do the other side, and this one will be good to go.